AstroPrinciple invites you into a quiet inner space where the strength of the 10th Lord becomes a mirror of purpose, discipline, and karmic direction. When we observe how a planet carries responsibility, dignity, and intention, the path of career becomes clearer. In this timeless reflection, the soul listens, the mind aligns, and the journey toward meaningful work begins to unfold. When we evaluate the true strength of the 10th Lord in Vedic astrology, we must go beyond the birth chart and examine how this planet behaves across the divisional charts. A planet may appear powerful in the Rashi chart, but unless it maintains dignity in the Navansa and the Samsa, its strength is incomplete. A 10th Lord becomes benefic strong when it holds good dignity in the birth chart, own sign, exaltation, or friendly sign, and occupies a Kendra or Trikona. Benefic aspects from Jupiter, Venus, or Mercury further refine its expression. But the deeper truth emerges in the Navansa. If the 10th Lord rises to a stronger sign in D9 or forms a Dharma-Karma connection with the 1st or 9th Lord, the planet gains inner stability. This ensures that the career path remains ethical, consistent, and aligned with purpose. The Dasamsa chart reveals the professional reality. A 10th Lord placed in strong signs or in the 1st, 10th, or 11th houses of D10 indicates real-world authority, recognition, and sustained progress. If the planet falls into the 6th, 8th, or 12th houses of D10, the native may work hard but struggle with visibility or stability. The relationship between the Ascendant Lord and the 10th Lord is equally important. When these two planets are friendly or form Kendra or Trikona links, the native experiences smooth professional growth. But if the Ascendant Lord is malefic strong or afflicted, even a powerful 10th Lord may produce reversed results, ambition without peace, success with pressure, or authority with conflict. Rajyogas involving the 10th Lord, such as Dharma Karma Adhipti Yoga, Kendra Trikona Rajyoga, or Amla Yoga, elevate the native's status and public influence. Nakshatra placement adds another layer. Sattvic or Dharmic nakshatras support clean, constructive career energy, while harsh nakshatras require stronger support from D9 and D10. A 10th Lord is benefic strong only when all three layers, D1, D9 and D10, align with supportive dignity, friendly planetary relationships, and stable nakshatra energy. This multi-chart harmony creates a career path that is not only successful, but meaningful and internally aligned. Aries feels the 10th Lord like a fire that wants direction. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that the strength of this planet shapes how boldly you rise in your career. When your ruling Mars energizes your chart, the 10th Lord becomes a commander of ambition, pushing you toward leadership roles where courage matters. If the 10th Lord sits in a supportive sign or receives gentle aspects from benefics, your path becomes smoother, allowing your natural drive to turn into consistent progress. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured or weakened, the fire may scatter, urging you to refine discipline and patience. Your career grows strongest when your actions are intentional, your energy is steady, and your decisions are aligned with long-term purpose. The 10th Lord teaches you that success is not only about speed but about direction, clarity, and the willingness to transform raw passion into mastery. Through this balance, your professional identity becomes a powerful expression of your inner flame. Taurus experiences the 10th Lord as a slow, steady force shaping the rhythm of career growth. And AstroPrinciple guides you to notice how stability becomes your greatest strength. When Venus supports the 10th Lord with harmony and grace, your work life gains consistency, reliability, and a sense of grounded purpose. You thrive in environments where patience is rewarded and long-term commitment leads to tangible results. If the 10th Lord occupies a strong house or receives supportive aspects, Your professional path unfolds like a well-cultivated garden, growing richer with time. But when the 10th Lord feels strained, you may sense delays or resistance, reminding you to adjust expectations and strengthen inner resilience. Your career flourishes when you trust the process, honor your natural pace, and build foundations that last. The 10th Lord teaches you that true success is not rushed. It is crafted with devotion, persistence, and the quiet confidence that your efforts will bear fruit in their own perfect season. Gemini feels the 10th Lord as a current of ideas shaping the direction of your career. And AstroPrinciple encourages you to observe how communication becomes your greatest asset. When Mercury supports the 10th Lord with clarity and agility, your professional path becomes dynamic, filled with opportunities to learn, adapt, and express your intelligence. You thrive in roles that value versatility, quick thinking, and the ability to connect different perspectives. If the 10th Lord stands strong in your chart, your career becomes a landscape of movement and discovery, allowing you to shift roles or industries with ease. But when the 10th Lord feels challenged, your thoughts may scatter, urging you to cultivate focus and follow through. Your success grows when your ideas are grounded in structure and your curiosity is guided by purpose. The 10th Lord teaches you that your mind is your compass, and when aligned with intention, it leads you toward meaningful work that evolves with you. Cancer experiences the 10th Lord as an emotional tide shaping your sense of purpose. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that your career is deeply connected to inner security and intuitive wisdom. When the moon supports the 10th Lord with softness and stability, your professional path becomes nurturing, meaningful, and aligned with your heart's truth. You thrive in environments where empathy, care, and emotional intelligence are valued. If the 10th Lord occupies a strong position or receives gentle aspects, your work life flows with natural rhythm, allowing you to grow through connection and compassion. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured, your emotions may fluctuate, urging you to strengthen boundaries and trust your inner guidance. Your career flourishes when you honor your sensitivity as a strength rather than a burden. The 10th Lord teaches you that success is not only about achievement but about emotional alignment, purpose, and the quiet confidence that your work can uplift both yourself and others. Leo feels the 10th Lord as a radiant force shaping the dignity of your career path. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that your professional life thrives when your inner light is expressed with purpose. When the sun supports the 10th Lord with strength and clarity, your work becomes a stage where confidence, leadership, and authenticity naturally shine. You are drawn toward roles that allow you to guide, inspire, and uplift others. If the 10th Lord stands strong in your chart, your career gains momentum through recognition and the steady unfolding of your talents. But when the 10th Lord feels weakened, you may sense dips in motivation or moments of self-doubt, urging you to reconnect with your core identity. Your success grows when your actions reflect integrity and your ambitions align with your heart's truth. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about achievement but about expressing the brilliance that already lives within you. Virgo experiences the 10th Lord as a precise, thoughtful influence shaping the structure of your career. And AstroPrinciple guides you to notice how refinement becomes your greatest strength. When Mercury supports the 10th Lord with clarity and discipline, your work life becomes a space where analysis, service, and attention to detail create steady progress. You thrive in roles that value accuracy, problem solving, and the ability to bring order to complexity. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career unfolds through consistent effort and the quiet mastery of your craft. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured, you may become overly critical of yourself, urging you to balance perfection with compassion. Your success grows when you trust your process, honor your skills, and allow your natural intelligence to guide your decisions. The 10th Lord teaches you that true accomplishment comes from steady refinement, thoughtful action, and the willingness to grow with patience. Libra feels the 10th Lord as a gentle balancing force shaping the harmony of your career. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that your professional path thrives when relationships and fairness guide your choices. When Venus supports the 10th Lord with grace and diplomacy, your work becomes a space where cooperation, aesthetics, and thoughtful negotiation create meaningful progress. You flourish in environments that value collaboration and emotional intelligence. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career unfolds through partnerships, creative expression, and the ability to bring balance to any situation. But when the 10th Lord feels strained, indecision may arise, urging you to strengthen clarity and trust your inner voice. Your success grows when your actions reflect harmony and your ambitions align with your values. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about achievement but about creating beauty, balance, and connection in the world around you. Scorpio experiences the 10th Lord as a deep, transformative force shaping the intensity of your career path, and AstroPrinciple guides you to notice how inner strength becomes your greatest asset. When Mars supports the 10th Lord with determination and focus, your work life becomes a journey of resilience, strategy, and profound transformation. You thrive in roles that require depth, insight, and the ability to navigate complexity. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career evolves through powerful breakthroughs and the steady mastery of challenges. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured, emotional intensity may rise, urging you to cultivate balance and trust the process. Your success grows when your actions are grounded in purpose and your ambitions reflect your inner truth. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about progress but about transformation, empowerment, and the courage to rise stronger from every experience. Sagittarius feels the 10th Lord as a wide, open horizon calling you toward growth. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that your career thrives when purpose and exploration move together. When Jupiter supports the 10th Lord with wisdom and expansion, your work life becomes a journey of learning, teaching, and meaningful contribution. You are drawn toward roles that allow freedom, vision, and the ability to inspire others. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career unfolds through opportunities that broaden your worldview and deepen your understanding of your own potential. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured, restlessness may rise, urging you to ground your enthusiasm with structure. Your success grows when your ambitions are guided by clarity and your optimism is balanced with discipline. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about achievement but about discovering truth, sharing knowledge, and walking a path that aligns with your inner philosophy. Capricorn experiences the 10th Lord as a steady mountain shaping the architecture of your career. And AstroPrinciple guides you to notice how discipline becomes your greatest strength. When Saturn supports the 10th Lord with endurance and structure, your professional life becomes a long-term ascent built on responsibility, patience, and mastery. You thrive in roles that value strategy, leadership, and the ability to build systems that last. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career grows through consistent effort and the gradual accumulation of respect. But when the 10th Lord feels strained, delays may appear, urging you to refine your methods and strengthen resilience. Your success grows when your ambitions are grounded in realism and your actions reflect long-term commitment. The 10th Lord teaches you that true accomplishment is not sudden. It is earned through perseverance, clarity, and the willingness to rise after every challenge. Aquarius feels the 10th Lord as a current of innovation shaping the evolution of your career. And AstroPrinciple reminds you that your professional path thrives when originality and purpose work together. When Saturn supports the 10th Lord with structure and insight, your work becomes a space where ideas, systems, and collective progress intersect. You flourish in roles that value innovation, humanitarian vision, and the ability to think beyond convention. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career unfolds through breakthroughs, collaborations, and the steady development of unique contributions. But when the 10th Lord feels pressured, detachment or unpredictability may arise, urging you to anchor your ideas in practical action. Your success grows when your ambitions reflect both individuality and service to the greater good. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about progress but about shaping the future with clarity, intention, and thoughtful innovation. Pisces experiences the 10th Lord as a gentle tide shaping the spiritual dimension of your career. And AstroPrinciple guides you to notice how intuition becomes your greatest compass. When Jupiter supports the 10th Lord with wisdom and compassion, your work life becomes a space where creativity, healing, and imagination flow naturally. You thrive in roles that value empathy, artistry, and the ability to sense what others cannot express. If the 10th Lord stands strong, your career unfolds through meaningful connections and the subtle guidance of inner knowing. But when the 10th Lord feels strained, confusion or emotional overwhelm may arise, urging you to strengthen boundaries and ground your vision. Your success grows when your ambitions are aligned with purpose and your sensitivity is honored as a gift. The 10th Lord teaches you that your career is not only about achievement but about soulful contribution, inner harmony, and the courage to follow your deeper calling. AstroPrinciple leaves you with the reminder that the strength of the 10th Lord is not just a technical measure but a reflection of your evolving purpose. When you understand how this planet carries your karmic direction, your career becomes a conscious journey rather than a destination. In this timeless exploration, clarity grows, intention deepens, and the path ahead opens with quiet confidence.